What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another vlog of just what I do on every Saturday, having a mental reset day and how I go about just, growing my brand and just recalibrating and making sure I have a mental reset so I'm ready to go for the next week. So currently right now, we're just working on the Discord. I've been not as engaged in Discord due to the fact that I needed to work on my psychology for a while, and after I ended up working on my psychology, getting a few payouts, I was able to come back. And I share my journey on here. Literally been sharing it for the past 2 years, so it's pretty cool and it's completely free. I just kind of post what's on my mind, post all the losses. And like recently, I ended up blowing my accounts where I had like 3 live accounts. After I ended up getting a payout, I ended up getting 2 payouts. And then I ended up getting 3 more live accounts. And then I almost got a 4.5K payout. I ended up blowing those. And now we are working on some evals again, which are like already halfway past. So probably get those passed by next week. And then we'll work on another payout. But yeah, I just kind of document that every single day. And I share my bias. I'm like completely free. I try to just grow the community, just get everybody engaged. And it's really serious. Like this Discord, like we try to like be as serious as possible. Yeah, we'll have fun, but most of the time, like people that are coming here, like they come in here to actually grow and take it serious. I feel like sometimes the trading community tries to be like toxic or trolling people and make fun of people for taking bad setups. And this Discord, we don't really tolerate that. This is like not a trolling Discord. This is more like people have fun, but they also know how to really focus and really take it serious. So we're doing a poll right now on which YouTube video you guys want to watch next. So right now I'm working on just the back end. Right now I'm doing a vlog so you guys can see the back end of this. And then I'm going to be doing a YouTube video on information on technicals, right, on my trading strategy. So I'll be doing that as well. So I'm going to be working, got the coffee, got the laptop. And then, yeah, also I am doing a 75 hard challenge starting on Sunday. So recently I already created this layout. It's called Endgame 2025. So yeah, it's pretty strict routine from Monday to Friday. What I'm doing, again, straightforward every single day. Of course, I just put reading 1 chapter of every book every single day. Obviously, this is going to be discretionary and change every single day depending on what I am doing that day, right? But the morning routine is pretty straightforward. Waking up at 6 a.m., getting ready for the gym, going through my morning routine, take a cold shower, pre-market analysis, post my bias in the Discord, trade from 9:30 to 11 a.m. And I won't be trading live. I just trade by myself because I feel like in this point in my trading journey, I don't want to be trading live yet. But next year, I will be trading every single day live for free. Like I'm just going to be trading every single day next year live. So that's going to be fun. And then, yeah, I'm going to journal, eat some lunch, whatever, post content on my Instagram 3 times a day. So it's going to be on Instagram and on my reels. On my shorts, on YouTube shorts as well. And then there'll be days where I read a book. There'll be days where I'll go out. There'll be days where I go and play an activity. So that's going to be cool, Monday through Friday. And then today, we just have a mental reset. We naturally wake up, whatever time today. We ended up waking up around like 7 a.m. Usually. So I get to sleep in an hour more. So that felt good. I'm going to go on a run. Just keep it light. Nothing too crazy. Listen to some music, journal. And these are just days where I like mentally reset and work on the back end of my brand, of my Discord, of my trading, of my YouTube, and just do vlogs, editing, and just do whatever I want to do, right? And I have some keynotes here. That I tell myself all the time to just kind of remind myself to stay on track and not to like let doubt or fear or any of that stuff kick in. So I put, you already know what you're doing, you know your potential, but in order to grow and get to that next level, you need to believe yourself and go in full throttle. Scared money doesn't make money, be focused. Always accept the fact the markets are full of probability. There's no such thing as certainty. Just follow your rules and trust the process. You're making 10 to 20K a month. Just focus on what you know and what you like. Be detached. Always remember to have fun. And then always to be in this perspective. Plan the trade, train the plan. Don't focus on making money. Focus on protecting what you have. Discipline equals freedom in trading. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Is this a trade I would bet $1 million on? So these are just little key reminders. I made this yesterday. It took me like an hour or so. So probably less than an hour, probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to be adding to this list on like routines and stuff to do because I do want to do like workouts. So I'll have my gym routine down here probably and have a list on Monday through Friday and what I'm going to be doing and the miles ran and everything. So that's going to be cool. I want to implement a lot of like activity, and I don't want my channel just to be about like trading. Like I don't want people just to know me like, oh, like Pluto is just a day trader. Like I want people to know me just because I do activity and like I focus a lot on psychology. I focus a lot on God, and I'm just do my everyday to day basis, and I want to bring you guys with me. So something I'm going to be doing this winter is like actually going to be playing volleyball. Like I'm going to bring you guys. I'm going to probably get a tripod, set it up, and do some volleyball clips in there. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to be doing running. I'm going to hook you guys up to the Strava and put you guys on like how many miles I'm running every week. It's going to be cool. So this challenge is going to start on Sunday. So tomorrow is the first day. So today I'm literally taking it light, getting mentally ready to accept the fact that I'm going to be locked in for 75 days straight. Just fully focus on journaling, fully focus on reading, fully focus, like no procrastination. Of course, there's going to be times where I can lay back and just de-wind. But I'm accepting the fact that I'm really going to lock in, and it's going to be times where it's hard, but always remember to have fun, trust yourself, and stay confident. There's going to be days that it's hard, but it's okay. You know, like it's called a challenge for a reason. It's called 75 Day Hard for a reason. So I'm not only going to be going to the gym, I'm going to be eating a lot cleaner. My goal is to lose a little bit more weight, get more toned, and get stronger, and just get stronger mentally, physically, spiritually. And I'm just going to be doing all that. So I can't wait. We're going to end the year strong. And yeah, I'm really pumped. So I'm going to lock in real quick, and then I'll take you guys on a walk with me. If I end up going on a walk right after this or getting some lunch, I'll pick up the camera in a bit. So it's been 2 hours of me recording it was an hour-long video, but I managed to dim it down to about 30 minutes because I realized that I was just saying more information that you guys should actually know, and I don't want it to get confusing. And yeah, like I want to keep it as simple as possible. Something that I want to do in my trading is just, in my trading videos when I'm explaining like price action, is just make it as simple as possible. Like I personally see trading, like my trading has gotten so much better ever since I started trading as if I explained it to my mom or dad. Like I'm not, like if I were to literally tell my mom and dad and show them how to trade, I would make it as fucking simple as possible. I wouldn't be talking about no turtle soup. I wouldn't be talking about no fucking rejection block and all this useless shit that I just don't need in my trading strategy, right? Is it cool to see and be able to understand it? Yes, but do you need it to become the most profitable trader in the world? You don't. You just need to stick to one thing that actually clicks in your brain, and that is all it is premium and discount, higher time frame gaps, what is being respected, disrespected, and just focus on time. Make sure you're trading within 9:30 to 11:30 and fuck off. Once your drawn liquidity is done for the day, it gets hit, don't look for anything else. Be done. Either you're going to trade or you're not, and that is what trading is about. It's about freedom and enjoying your time. Yes, you can scalp. Yes, you can do that, but that comes with time. Like you can catch all these trades. Again, if you didn't catch anything in the morning, yes, you can look for a PM session trade and look to see if the daily profile of the day either finished, or look to target a mechanical trade, which comes with time, right? But the main thing that comes down to is focusing on simplicity, making sure you're profitable in the morning in one session, and then you can, once you find enough conviction and confidence, you can go and do trade PM session, maybe trade Asia session sometimes. So it'll be trades here and there. But again, I've personally have passed multiple fundeds in Asia sessions at a time. Like there's been, out of all the fundeds that I've passed a lot of them in Asia session because I would just need a few $100s more, and it just happened by coincidence. But most of the time where I've made my biggest trades is in New York session, and that is the truth. But yeah, like I just want to let you guys know, like, just stick to one session, be really confident in it. And that's something that I personally I'm doing now. Ever since I lost my lives, I blew my live accounts, is I was trying to scale way too fast and not focusing on what I already know. I try to dim it down and make it more complicated because I was focusing on scaling, right? But the thing is, scaling, I feel like in my opinion, after I lost, the lesson is nothing changes other than how much you risk per trade. That's all that really changes. Like, you're still trading the same session. You're still waiting. If anything, you're waiting for a setup to be even more clear. And then you're just going heavier and accepting the fact that this trade could lose. You're not moving anything. It's going to hit take profit, it's going to hit your stop loss, or it's going to hit your break even. And that's it. It's not that difficult, honestly. Like, and that's all I've learned. So honestly, if I'm going to take a mechanical trade compared to a daily profile trade, I'll probably lower risk on my daily profile. Not on my daily, on my mechanical trade, because it's a mechanical trade, right? Daily profile, it's really high conviction. This is a drawn liquidity of the day. This is a sequence, the algorithmic price, the sequence that I'm looking for price to deliver. To finish this sequence, and then I'll be done for the day, right? Because after that, it could chop, it could go wherever it wants. It could go to a higher time frame drawn liquidity, higher external lows, or time-based highs or lows. Again, it's all the same shit. It's just different name. But with that being said, I will update you guys in a bit after I'm done eating and getting some more stuff done. So I gotta post some more reels and everything. So I'll be right back. Also, look at this little dog. Fucking slumped. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys. Oh my God, this is my first time standing up in like 4 hours. Man. All right, we got a bunch of stuff done. We created the YouTube video talking about how to find the drawn liquidity every time. Edited the video, made a thumbnail, created a link tree. We ended up updating everybody on the Discord. Ended up getting some new people in there. Ended up posting a reel. Ended up posting a short video on my YouTube. Man, bro, that was. Oh, and we also got this new wallpaper, which looks pretty gas. Let me flip it over so you guys can see. Bang! Look at that. Let me just remove this real quick so you guys could really see this. Let me, boom. Look at that. That is clean. Super clean. All right. So yeah, man, I'm super pumped, super excited. Hope you guys are excited as I am. Like, man, I really can't stress enough how good it is to just be doing what you love and going full throttle and believing in yourself. Like, there is no limit, bro. Like, everything is clicking, everything is happening all at once. I'm really so pumped. I can't wait for the next trading week. I'm gonna literally be running it up, bro. Giving daily buys, gonna be uploading videos, gonna be going over everything. It's gonna be amazing, bro. Like, one thing that has held me back so much from my trading is literally being fearful of loss, being fearful of potentially losing and not showing. I've been like, oh, I don't want people to judge. I don't want people to, think like, oh, I know it all or whatever. And the thing is, like, that's not how I'm trying to come off. I'm just trying to come off as someone that is showing their journey, documenting it, and being confident in myself. Like, if I know something and I know it works and I've gotten paid out and I've passed multiple evals and I know this stuff works because I've been able to read it in live times. Of course, I've made mistakes. Of course, there's a lot of room for improvement. Nevertheless, we can always improve no matter what, no matter just in trading, in life, and being more consistent, being more disciplined. But it happens and it comes with time. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of work into my trading, into my life, into my gym, into my discipline, into my mental, physical, and spiritual. Like, I've been really focused and I really want this and I'm going to make it happen. So my breakthrough is literally happening right now and I'm journeying it. You guys will see what I end up doing. It's going to be insane. I'm super pumped. Next week, we're going to end up passing our evals. We're going to be max allocated. It's going to be fire. And we're going to go for that freaking 10 to 20K months. It's going to be back to back. It's going to be awesome. Again, I'm not focused on just making money anymore. And that's the reason why I'm so confident in myself, because my intention now is being so focused on myself and my process and my trading that I know for a fact, based off all the data I've collected, that if I focus just on small slices and being focused on the process and being focused on my risk management, walking away when I need to, everything will happen. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So, and I'm going to be documenting it. It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to see right here firsthand of me literally just making it happen. So yeah, I'm so hungry, bro. It's literally 1. I haven't eaten breakfast. I've been literally so focused on making these videos and vlogging. So I'm going to get some food. I'm going to pick it up in a second. But man, let's go. All right, guys. So we're going on a walk right now, taking her out to just pee and poop. And then I'm just going on a walk because it's, it's good for the brain. It's good for a mental reset. Just enjoy, have a nice walk, just chill and de-wind a bit. Was literally working for like 5 hours straight on content, literally editing, promoting the cord, posting on Instagram. I'm pumped. And yeah, right now we're walking. We're gonna be vibing. We're gonna go back home. We're gonna do some journaling for a bit. I'm gonna write down some ideas for the week, intentions, and the reset. And then we're gonna read this is a book that I'm reading right now. It's called How Champions Think. Damn, bro, my hair's literally all over the place. I literally scheduled a haircut appointment for Sunday, I believe, or Monday. Can't wait to get a haircut. I might get a buzz cut. Should I get a buzz cut? I might get a buzz cut, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna journal, read this chapter that I'm reading this chapter from this book that I'm reading called How Champions Think. And then I'm probably just gonna enjoy the rest of my day, vibe out, because I did all my work. I don't know what it is about winter and volleyball, bro, but it's such a vibe.
I mean, I don't know. I love volleyball. Indoor is crazy. It's fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna listen to some music and be vibing out for a bit. So, talk to you in a bit. All right, guys. So I've been home for a while now. It started raining, and my dog is literally like tweaking out because of the rain. But I was journaling. I journaled what I'm gonna be moving forward with for the rest of the like 3 months that's coming up, or 2.5 months. I've been really focused, been feeling good. I'm gonna really show you guys my journal and really just share with you guys what I journal, what goes on my mind when I journal. Again, if you guys struggle with journaling or don't know what to talk about, I'm gonna show you guys kind of how I journal. So whenever it comes to ideas or just like whatever's on my mind, that I want to put on paper so I don't forget, or something that I really am focused on, I write it down. So for example, the title of this journal is called Motivated and then I put in parentheses 75 hard. So I put been feeling good, been feeling really good about everything, been focused. I set up a challenge for myself, going to start a 75 hard challenge starting tomorrow as day 1. I'm going to the gym every day, content every day. And with this challenge, I want to grow my social media to 10K followers on Instagram, 5K subs on YouTube, and I want to hit 10 to 20K trading month. Discord members, I want to have 1 to 2K members in the Discord. I'll be posting 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, sharing my journey. Max application with TopStep, focus on the process, my trades. I was chasing other people's results for such a long time when I realized that the only thing that matters is my journey. I am fully disconnected with anyone's results. I only care about following my rules and process. So I feel like for a long time, like even after I got the payout, I was checking social media to see like, oh, did this trader take this trade? Oh, they didn't take this. Like, damn, like, did I do something wrong? Or like, damn, they just didn't see this A+ setup. Like, or like if I lost, I was like, damn, did they take this losing trade as well? Like, am I doing something wrong? I never fully just trusted myself for such a long time. And I always was like looking around instead of keeping my head down, focusing on me and myself and my timing. So right now, I feel like I'm at that point where if I lose an evaluation, I don't care because it's not that deep. Like, I can just buy another one and pass it. And then once I'm past, like, I could just scale. Like, it's really easy. It's not that hard. I don't have to worry about making money anymore. I just have to focus on my process. And I just want to get to the point where, like, and I feel like I'm finally there, like I said, like, that I take a trade and it doesn't affect me if I win or lose. If I lose, I'm actually happy that I lost because it's like, all right, whatever. Like, I follow my rules. I don't care. Like, it's part of the statistic. It's fine. You know, like the probability is playing out. Like, I'm supposed to be happy that, you know, I follow my rules and it didn't work out, but it's part of the probability, and I can see the probability play out in front of me if I'm doing things correctly. You know what I mean? So that's something that I'm really looking forward to. I'm really focused on just taking the most A+ setups and scaling, bro. Like, that's my main focus. Like, if I see a setup, it's good. Yeah, I'll put on some size, but I won't be putting on my like heavy size. I'll be just taking small jabs, and those small jabs add up, bro. And I will be just scaling little by little. If there's something that doesn't look good at all, I just won't take, right? And then there's something that looks super A+, I'm willing to risk 750. I'm willing to add on and really put on some. You have to have some fucking balls and put on risk if you want to change your life, you know? Like I said before, if you don't swing for the fence, you don't know if you're ever going to hit and be able to, you know, hit a home run. So another thing too is like, that has helped me a lot. Like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but do you guys also feel like, this is how I personally feel, like when I'm on the charts, I'm extremely confident, but when I'm off the charts, I get anxious, you know? But I it's crazy because that's how I feel, but I see personally other people where it's like when they're off the charts, they're not, like, they're fine, they're confident, like they don't care. But when they're on the charts, they're anxious. Like, for me, it's the vice versa. And it's weird because that goes to show that I believe in myself and I'm confident on the charts. But then when I'm off the charts, I'm like questioning, can I continue doing this? Can I continue doing this? Can I, you know? So I don't know why that's a thing. I would probably have to like do some deep research on why that's a thing. Like, but yeah, that's just kind of like was something that goes on in my mind. But like, what I do to help myself is just I feed my brain just positive reinforcement that I could do this, that I could. So that's why it's so important to me to follow my rules, like follow my routine. Sorry, outside of trading. Like, when I say I'm gonna go to the gym, I like going to the gym because I said I was gonna do it. You know what I mean? If I woke up in the morning and I'm like, okay, like this is what I'm looking forward to, and I do it, like, for example, cold shower, I do it. Journal, I do it. I did it right now. Like, right now, the only thing that I have left to do for the day is read. I have to read one chapter in my book, but it's super early right now. It's only like 4 p.m, so I'll probably read the chapter right before I go to bed.
and that's it. But like my checklist that I have here, if I were to type it in, pro chill out. If I were to look over my, if I were to look at my checklist here, it says mental reset days. So Saturday, a mental reset. I feel really good. I mentally reset. I feel really good. I'm motivated. I'm pumped. I know exactly. I have a clear mind. I have a clear mind today. Naturally wake up today. Today I woke up at 7, no alarm. That's fine. Enjoy my morning. I enjoyed my morning today. Go on a light run or on a light morning walk. I did that. I walked my dog, right? And then journal. I just finished journaling. Gotta check that. Read a book or go out, right? There's gonna be Saturdays where I read a book, and there's gonna be some times where I go out and have some time and just go on a nice restaurant and get some good food and just vibe out, right? A lot of the things that I have here is discretionary. Like not every single day. Oh my God, reading a book. Like that shit doesn't make any sense. Like I remember when I first started trading, bro, I was literally obsessed with this shit. Like, bro, the thing that has held me back so much is just the whole like not focusing on myself. But like from the very beginning, I remember like I would work, after work, come and look at the charts and literally be like 24/7. Or if I didn't work, I would look at the charts from like 5 in the morning until like 3 in the morning, like back to back, like many hours, like 24/7, 365. I was literally on the fucking charts. I was waking up in the morning, going to the gym. I would literally, bro, I would wake up in the morning and I would fucking run to the gym. Like I would run 1 mile to the gym and then work out, run more, and then run again back home, or like walk back home and make videos on my phone. And then I would take a cold shower, drink some coffee, hop on the charts. I would fucking get rinsed on the day. And then I would stay on, back testing, go to sleep like at 2 in the morning, wake up again at 5 in the morning, run to the fucking gym. Like I was literally tweaking the fuck out, bro. I was bugging, bro. Like, but afterwards, after I started getting the hang of it, I was like, all right, like, you know what, like this is not that deep. And little by little, I started like disconnecting with the charts little by little. Yes, it's been a slow grind, or like a long time. I guess not a long time. It's only been 2 years, bro. Like, and I've grown so much. So I love doing this shit. I'm obsessed with this shit. So yes, it's taken some time, but I've grown so much. So it's like 2 years, and when you look at the grand scheme of things, and if you zoom out, 2 years is not that much to just have a lifelong full of freedom. Like, I'm so grateful, and I grew closer to God and everything, and I'm only going to continue getting closer to God and just continue getting even way better and better as a person. I'm gonna keep growing as a person, getting better at trading, getting better at a lot of things, you know, in the future. So one thing that I'm working on right now is just detachment. Really focused on just literally focused on just trusting what I know, going into the markets, having my routine, getting off the markets, and uploading videos, growing my brand. Like, just not only just talking about trading, but making skits, like having like doing stuff that makes me happy, and just being creative. I'm going out, playing volleyball, like doing activities. I want to like order a piano with my payout that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna order my piano, learn a new skill of playing piano, bro. I think that's pretty awesome. And yeah, that's just kind of what I'm working on right now. And little by little, I've managed to get my payouts because I know what I'm doing. There's just been times where I didn't trust myself, and one thing will lead to another, and I would let my emotions take over because I didn't trust myself, and then boom, I would get cooked, right? But one thing that has helped me so much in this moment, Ines, mommy, chill. You're scratching yourself so hard. You okay? One thing that has helped me so much is like, I already done it. I already got my payout. I already passed multiple accounts. I've gotten multiple payouts. Like, so I don't no longer have to prove it to myself. I just have to maintain and scale. And that's one thing that I'm so grateful for, because, and this is the next process. This is the next thing that has made me feel like, yo, like there's something missing, but I trust you, God. I would literally go on my knees crying, telling God, please help me. Please help me. Please give me my breakthrough. Please. Like, and I would be crying, bro. I'd feel like shit. And I'd be like, bro, like, I don't know if I could do this. And then I would tell myself, no, I can't do this. I can't. And I would just beg God, please. And I would be like feeling lost. And I would just tell myself consistently, I know I could do this. And then all of a sudden, it's like God literally just gave me that like click where it's like, you have to trust in me. Like, I have to trust in him. And by trusting him, I can trust in myself, because I'm doing it for him. Like, I'm doing it like he's guiding me, you know what I mean? And I'm letting him take control, so I can trust myself because I surrendered to him. So
that perspective just like shifted everything, where it's like everything that's happening in my life, it's like, bro, she's tweaking. Look at her. I just hope you guys can, by pushing every day as hard as possible, even on days that you have doubts, even on days that you just want to give up and say F all this and just, just not do it anymore. I hope you can feel this. What I'm feeling is just like this certainty in an uncertain time. You feel certainty by surrender. So yeah, I want to end it on a Bible verse, and I'm gonna type it out for you guys so you guys can see it. It's Galatians 6:9. It's one of my favorite Bible verses as well. I want to read it to you guys so you guys can take a look. It says right here, and let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Okay? It encourages believers to persevere in doing good, stating, and let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Okay? Don't worry about doing good. Leave it up to God, right? Don't worry about doing good, because in due time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Everything will work in due time. You just do not give up. Everything will happen. And like I said and mentioned earlier, if you do not give up, I don't know how it is. It's so weird, bro. Like, I know all the millionaires out there that have made it and have freedom know what I'm talking about. Like, and although at this moment physically I don't have $1 million, I see it in my mind. Like I have it. Like it's mine, right? Like I live in abundance, where it's like every lesson, whenever you felt so uncomfortable in life and you feel like you don't know where you're headed, you're in a moment of growth. Like you just, like when you don't know what the fuck is going on and you don't know what's happening, and you feel like you're in this dark, empty room where you're just like, bro, am I even towards the direction? Am I even where I'm supposed to be? Like, am I headed towards my goal still? Like, the answer is yes. Like, you're headed towards it because, like, it's new territory. You've never elevated to that new level. You've never entered that new perspective. You never entered that new threshold of mental strength, that new growth, that new perspective. So it's weird. It's uncomfortable. You're like, bro, I don't know where I'm at. Like, this is something different for me, right? But that's what it means to grow, right? So anytime I ever felt uncomfortable or life gets hard and my back's against the wall, I'm like, bro, I'm about to run it up, bro. Like, I feel like I'm growing because I'm so used to the fact that when I've fallen down, I know I'm not going to give up. So if I don't give up, I know I'm going to come out the other side and I'm going to learn a good lesson. So anytime I feel like it's hard and I feel this weight on my shoulders, I'm so quick to remind myself, like, yo, this fucking sucks. And I feel it in my heart and I'm just going to go through it. But I know something is good on the other side of this. And I'm not going to give up. It's just this, like, unshaking faith that I have in myself and in the Lord that, like, bro, I've never been able to grow so much. And every time I grow is through faith and through trust and through pure, like, blind trust. So just to end it, again, reminder, if you're struggling, if it's hard, do not give up. Okay, always think back to the Bible verse, Galatians 6:9. Do not worry in doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Okay, let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. So again, all glory goes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And yeah, I'm excited for the new week to come. So then I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.